Console Mods, and today we have a new mod in, which I didn't expect to get much this week, and we're not getting a huge amount, but we have the CCM FS LR90, and this is made by Fredswayne, and nice bit of kit. So it is obviously a Defender looky likey, and it's long wheelbase, so a little bit different to my one. And I'll tell you what, I totally forgot this one came out for PC ages ago, and we had a look at it a while back, and I didn't even well, there's so many mods out there what we just totally forgot about, haven't seen for ages, haven't heard of, and it's out today. So what's it like? Well, inside the interior isn't finished or whatever, that's as it is at the moment. I'm not sure if it's going to change or what have you. The working mirrors aren't on there either, but we have got a few different options on it and what have you. So let's go into the garage and I will show you what the crack is. So engine wise, now I've had a good run around with these, with the default block and the big block, and they're not OP. The default one is pretty balanced actually, and even the big block, it's not horrendously fast or any of that. We'll leave the big block on there. So yeah, pretty good options for it. And then we've got a default 5-speed box, highway box, and then the off-road box. We'll take the off-road out as I've tried the other two. And then we have custom stock and tune suspension, which you can't see a huge amount of that. I've noticed that on the tune ones. They don't seem to do a great deal on that. But there you go. Quite a few different tyre options. We've got a load of all-terrains, and then a load of off-road, and then a load of mud tyres as well. Just like that. And then we move on to winches, and we've got 5 winches available. Default winch length plus, winch length power plus, and then winch offline plus. And that's not an offline one, that's just a normal one, it says. So that's your offline one, autonomous there. And then we got a snorkel on there as well. Then moving over to accessories, we've got a skid plate under the front there. Let's put that on. And then we've got different beds on the back. Well, you've got the soft top. Oh, hang on, that's staying on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was going to say. We've got a soft top option there, and then you've got the fuel drums in there, which has got 946 on the fuel, which is a nice little, well, especially if you run out of fuel, it's a nice little add-on. You can just run out and go and refuel your vehicles. And then it's got a spare tyre on the back there as well. Then bumpers, we've got a few different bumper options. It's got a rear bumper there, and then a front bumper, and that's the standard one by the looks of it. And then no different rims on it. A few different colours available, just like that. And let's go with the blue. And we put that back on. Where's it gone? That was on. No. There we go. So that's your options. There wasn't, yeah, we had no bobbleheads and what have you. So there you go. So going over to the trailer store, and we have Scout trailers and Scout accessories basically. Just like that. So let's crack on. We're up at the proving grounds. Tell you what, I should have set up the new proving grounds. I had to go on that one yesterday, the CF, is it CFT, whatever it was. Well, now one thing on this, there's a hell of a lot of body roll on it, but it is, well, let's get back on the, well, there we go, let's get back on the road. So yeah, as I was saying, there's quite a bit of body roll on it, but I haven't rolled it from it turning too hard or anything, so it is pretty stable. I haven't had any real issues with it. I've been blasting around in it for what, the last half hour or so. And I'll tell you what, we probably should have gone through the water as well, just to show you what that's like. And it copes with the water alright. Now we have got permanent all-wheel drive and permanent diff lock on it, which I'm not a fan of that myself. I like to be able to switch that on and off. I'll tell you what, I got in this bit earlier. This bit here seems to be really deep mud. Go into a bit of low and a bit of a low speed, and we should get out of that. There we go. We're back out. Right, let's go back across the bridge And I think we'll go over onto the top of the rocks there on the left hand side and see what's like. I haven't been up there with it yet, so we will give it a try and see how it does. Now we have got mud tyres anyway, so it's probably not going to help us too much, but we will try. Oh, bugger. Look, that's me flat out up there, and you see it's not OP whatsoever. It's probably about right. Well, there's not a huge... I didn't really notice a big difference between the performance and the stock. You know, normally there's a huge noticeable difference, but there didn't seem to be that much difference on it. And one of the things I did notice is it is missing a drive axle on the front. But we've got plenty of flex on the suspension, as you can see with it when it goes over the rocks and whatever. Whoa, there's plenty of movement there. Yeah, don't roll the bloody thing, come on. Oh, you twat. No visible winch points. I wish it had a longer bloody winch. Right, here we go. Yeah, I really wish most of these trucks just had longer autonomous, because it's a pain in the ass. Really is. And I'll tell you what, we're a little bit stuck there. Oh, I mean, low, that's why. That's going to roll it again. Just get it off those bloody rocks. Let's get it out the way. Get it down here a little bit. Come on. Now it's getting stuck in the ground or something. All because it's got a bloody short winch. I'm really annoyed with that. It's like base game winches, which are just shit, is the best word for it. What's the point of having like a winch what can't reach anything? Hopefully that's it. We've dropped that off now. Right, try again. Yeah, they should be banned. The short winches, you know, like the 10-metre ones, they should be banned, because they ain't worth shit, really, are they? They really aren't. That and the trees what don't winch you, should get rid of them. I'd be a happy chappy if we got rid of that crap. But there you go. Anyway, onward. Now, as long as I don't roll it down here, we should be okay. And you see, you can put it on a bit of a slope, and it's not just going to roll over and what have you. Especially if you don't drive like a twat like I do at times. Right, let's drop it down here, put it into the low, and do nice and controlled. Yep, that worked. So into the mud. What's it like in the mud? Well, it goes pretty well. See, this is the first mud bar. Let's slow it down a bit. Then put the power on, and you see no issues with the first mud. And even in this one, it will get buried, but you just got to go slow. Go into a bit of low. I don't think that made much difference, to be fair. Go into low minus. Whoa. Oh, it did, yeah. It was a little bit quicker. This is why I like the switchable diff lock, really. I'd rather have switchable, because, you know, like now, what would you do? I'd switch, put the diff lock in, and hopefully get out of there. Put it into auto. Yeah, we're just stuck on that. We just get stuck there. Well, it is creeping out, but, and we don't want to winch over that way. We want to winch that way, but the winch is too bloody short. Right, there we go, finally out of that. Put it back into the auto box again, I think. And then let's take it over these rocks. I suppose we could do with going a bit slower over there. And yeah, we've got plenty of suspension. Suspension jumping up and down. Big time. Lovely. So yeah, this is out for console mods today. It just came out a couple of hours ago basically. I got up and it was there waiting. This is always nice. Whoa, didn't expect to go that quick over there. So yeah, nice to see another Land Rover in the game, as we haven't got many, but I'll be getting mine out very soon, hopefully, as soon as it's finished. But yeah, job's a good one. So yeah, that goes alright. It has got a little bit of body roll, which I know a lot, well, not a lot of people, some people that will annoy, but you know, you can see the body rolls there, but it doesn't roll over with it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And the only thing I didn't like is that bloody winch. Having standard winches is a no-no. I don't like that. It's just they're pants. So there you go. Well, you have got the extended one, but then you haven't got autonomous, which is for me, there's no point in that whatsoever. I always roll a truck, so if I do, most people do. Right, let's put it through this mud's pretty thick here. As you see, it just nosedive straight into it. Let's go into low. Yeah, and that's climbing out of there without any problems. But I like it. Does the job. I know I'm going to get in the messages, not another bloody Scout, and it's like, yes, another Scout. We don't have enough apparently, so it would be nice to start seeing a few more trucks coming in, but Scouts are always, you're going to always have more Scouts than trucks no matter what. So we burnt a little bit of fuel. We had a 60 litre tank on it, and we just done half of it in what, 15 minutes. So it is about a 30-minute tank, unless you go into the, because what we burn in two, and the high doesn't make that much difference really, does it? It looks like it burns about the same amount of fuel, but there you go. Oh, and that stopped that pretty dead. Come on then, get out of that water. There we go. So yeah, nice little mod. Let me know in the comments what you think about this one. That's your lot for today's first look at Snowrunner console mods. And what did he call it in the game? Because I've noticed this, they're called one thing. It is the LR90. Right, okay. They call it one thing and then it's a different thing in the game. So that's it for today's first look mod review on the, it is a Defender at the end of the day, isn't it? Nice bit of kit, bit battered now. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, why not go and check out my other episodes? Did you know I've done over 550 Snowrunner videos now, including loads of mod reviews, tutorials on how to do this, that and the other, all the vehicle upgrades, what you need to find. I've done them all, they're all there. Thanks for watching, till next time, goodbye.